Welcome back, folks, to Tales of Equestria. What is this, episode 12? Yeah, getting to that halfway mark, getting towards that halfway mark. I am your DM and host, Lord Lucan. I will be the evil fire monsters that the party will encounter this wonderful game session. Who are you playing as, Papa? And why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Hunk Papa, also known as Jesse Zeliff. I am an author and game master, and today I'll be playing Buttersquash.
Awesome. There's an image of Buttersquash. It's weird because it has a no photo description, and yet we see you. It's so strange. Silverflare, tell us about yourself. And who are you playing as, Golden? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Prince Goldenglow, and I am playing Silverflare, the Griffin over here. Also, Hunk Papa has this.
Yes.
This angsty teen douchebag.
Who is this angsty teen that is with you, Butters?
This is Yepsub, his pet bush.
Go back and watch the episodes of when they fought a giant, monstrous cupcake. Yeah, it'll make sense.
Carnivorous cupcake that likes the taste of owl tiger.
And Misty Island, cupcakes eat you.
Oh.
So, guys, what happened last time? What happened? You guys remember?
We encountered a fragment of what was Misty. And I had an opportunity for a speech, and I missed it. And I came up with it right after the opportunity left me. And I'm disappointed in myself.
I'm sure you'll meet her again, maybe. Maybe. I don't know after this encounter, we'll see. Anything else?
We also found these two douchebags again. I seriously want that Vulpix picture though. That's a very nice Vulpix.
Custom work. I had to repaint all that stuff. Yeah, a lot of work in that. So previously, why don't you tell the audience what happened last time when you encountered these strange creatures? Do you even remember what they're called?
These two?
Yeah.
Firefox.
Mm-hmm.
Fire Kit.
Mm-hmm.
Fire Kit was kind of nice. This one's a douchebag.
And what happened last time? Do you remember? For the audience? No one remembers? Excellent. So I'll describe the scene. You guys literally top a crest of a hill, and you see what appears through the mist, what appears to be the forest that is currently on fire. And sitting patiently, waiting for you, is a strange, luminescent being that appears to be in the form of a nine-tailed fox. Its form is on fire, right? And you guys experienced his intense heat last time. Several of your items caught on fire, as you guys recall. Sitting there, next to this nine-tailed fox, appears to be some sort of smaller fox. Much smaller. A kit. A fire fox kit. It sits patiently, dwarfed by its giant father, brother, who knows? They sit patiently, waiting for you to approach. Firefox has this big, wide open grin as you approach.
Give me a sec. Random douchebag kid in the background shut off my computer.
Okay. What does Butters do?
This is maybe going to become a regular thing. I'm sorry.
No worries. What does Butters do as he approaches this fiery scene?
Butters
Oh.
is going to look at them,
Also-
and he is going to start preparing to put on a show. Like he's never met them before.
I'm fairly certain that like we ended the session like on site. Like we saw the fires and just ended game.
Yeah. You guys rolled a 2 last time. Which was
The dice don't like me lately.
Roll. Yeah.
They did not like me.
But
Last
believe it,
game.
it's not a natural 1. This is not a natural 1 encounter. Before you stands 2 beans of fire burning. Just their mere presence sets the trees around them ablaze. What do
Would
you
one
do?
have been actual fire? Just as out of curiosity, would one have actually been fire?
I mean, he can't tell you that. We haven't rolled it.
Then again, now that I think about it, so close to Misty's heart, probably not.
Butters starts trying to put on a little show to entertain the guests that have stumbled upon them. Or I guess that have been waiting for him.
Excellent. Is that a crit?
No.
Oh. Okay.
That's a 10.
Yeah, it always shows every result as a crit outline because it rolls the D20 and the D0.
What is Silver doing during this time?
He's mostly just like, uh-oh, it's these ones again. Oh. He was like mentally, like, you know how like after like an argument, God damn it. You know how like after an argument you like go over the argument again in your head, but like think about how it would have played out with your new mindset.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Silver's doing. He's just like going through his entire friggin' new speech in his head when he just sees the fires and he's just like, oh no, these ones again.
Yep.
Lovely.
Are you doing anything
We're doing this
special? Yes.
He's just like flexing his talons. He's just like ready. Give me a sec. I gotta deal with background noises. People don't shut up.
So not doing anything special. To be clear.
Not in particular. No.
Okay, excellent. Let's see here. What does he do? As you perform your song, right? Your comedy. What are you doing that's going to be funny? Tell me exactly what are you using as your comedy?
He's trying to act like he's startled by them, so he quickly throws out some items from the cart, and as he's rummaging around, he hits one of the keys on his piano that startles Butters, and he trips over a water bucket and splashes himself with water, and then he presses on one of his squeaky balls and trips.
I think this is where we get Firefox, right? You splash yourself with water, right? And this hose of water sprays out, right?
Did you just use water around one of fires?
Are you targeting?
Oh my god!
Yeah, are you targeting Firefox or Firekit? Who is this comedy performance directed at?
By all the gods, did you just shoot water at a fire being? But
this was gonna direct towards Firefox.
Excellent.
Trying to lighten the mood because Fire Kid already liked.
Excellent.
oh my god!
Your jet of water damages him for 10 points of stamina. As this jet of water just...
Well, that's helpful if you have to get into a fight at least.
Firefox yelps, right? As this happens and leaps back. Firekit, watching this amused, starts laughing and chuckling at his father/brother taking a gout of water to the face. Firekit finds it absolutely hilarious.
Silver, meanwhile, is terrified because Firefox looks like a strong boy, and he just got blasted in the face, and he's probably angry, and
That is true.
just gonna kind of like,
How is he going to react?
kind of like, protect. Just like, uh-oh, time to split these two up.
Firefox bares his teeth angrily at him being the butt
Hey.
of the joke.
Hey, he didn't mean he didn't mean any harm. He did not mean any harm.
Butters
all,
is
I
going
swear.
to then follow it up with the juggling act.
Sure.
Just like as he's getting out the stuff, there's not gonna be water with this, and is there? There's not gonna be water involved.
What is your intentions here?
We're trying not to piss off the
Continue to entertain
gigantic.
them. And if the water ball that he's juggling happens to hit Firefox, whoop.
Sure. Let's see here. Special skill juggling. Okay. What would this be?
Well, is he gonna try to intervene?
What is your intentions? Let's be clear here. What's your intentions here?
Just
How are
trying
you,
to
how are you
entertain, but there's
performing
water
this?
in
How are you
every
performing?
joke.
Yes. How are you?
So
performing?
he's going
Ah.
to follow up his previous act. He's going to start juggling, and he's going to accidentally lose the water ball towards Firefox.
Excellent.
Oh my god. We're gonna kill Firefox by
Is this a
Buttersbotch
body?
just joking
Is
with
this
too
a
much
body?
water.
Yep. Is this a body check? I think this is a body check. Well, he's going to attempt to dodge out of the way of the water balloon. So he dodges, right? But it hits the water behind him and it splashes, right? And it recoils on him. And he takes another 10 points of damage. He growls in frustration at this. All the while, all the while,
I think I see what you're getting at.
Fire Kit is laughing, right? Laughing the entire time. Silver Flare, what are you doing?
It's like slowly dawning on Silver, like this is entirely intentional. He's trying to hurt Firefox with water.
Oh yeah, it's starting to become
Oh.
prevalent. Yes, it's starting to become prevalent.
I don't have any water sources. Like I have rations water, I guess, but like no actual like. I can't sploosh.
Can't sploosh.
I can't sploosh.
Silver Flare, use something.
I
choose you.
if I had a resist heat potion. If I
mean,
had
you
a
probably
resist
are
heat
still
potion.
activated by the. Well, it's a resist cold. It's not the resist.
Yeah, so like if I had a resist heat potion, I could probably splash it on him and do some damage to it, but
So what are you gonna do, Silver? What you gonna do, buddy?
I mean, you have a bucket of water there. You've got water balloons. You've got a water. Like,
oh yeah, I have a
those,
party kit. I'm a
full
fool.
Yeah, you have these items with you. You can pull from.
You know what? Just gonna like kind of fly over him while he's like ducking and weaving away from all of this stuff Butters is doing.
Yes.
I'm just gonna use my talons to
Okay.
pop the balloons.
Excellent.
Please actually roll good.
That's excellent.
19.
I don't think he can beat this. We'll see. We'll see.
He has to roll a lot of crits probably.
Nope. Nope.
19 damage.
Tell me how you extinguish Firefox.
Basically,
you do
I'm
it,
just
yeah.
I'm just like looking at through my party kit, just like, oh, he's doing this on purpose. We're killing Fire Kit. We're killing Firefox, aren't we? Okay, well, it's like Dirk digs through his party kit, like looking for everything he can possibly use to hurt Fire, and just like, oh, wait, there's this enormous bucket. Why do I have this? Just like fly over it, just like puncture the bucket, just like let it rain.
So tell me how he goes extinguished. This massive beam of fire. Tell me how it is that you extinguish.
Well, if he's made of fire, he just sort of like slowly like becomes little motes of smoke and steam as he just like shrinks, becomes a fire kit himself for like 2 seconds before
Sure.
Just like...
He extinguishes and sputters out.
And I was scared of him when we first got here.
He like shrinks down into this what appears to be some sort of dark stone.
Well, and I was scared of him. Huh. Well, that was weirdly simple.
Butters is going to finish off the show by bowing to Fire Kit, and he is going to try to charm Fire Kit.
Sure. You see a charm Fire Kit. By the way, Fire Kit is laughing the entire time.
Fire Kit's laughing as his brother / father / whatever the hell just dies.
Interesting.
Just like
interesting.
Meanwhile, Sylvia's just like sort of fluttering down, just pick up the rock. Just what the? If it burns, I don't feel it.
So yes, let's do one thing at a time. So first things first. Firefox, right? In this like fiery form, like finally like sizzles down into like Fire Kit form, sizzles down all the way into complete into like this what appears to be some sort of black stone. It tinks,
we made
falls
coal
to the ground, and Fire Kit looks surprised, right?
Fire Kit's like dying over here,
right? Silver, you pick it up, correct? You pick up the stone.
Yeah, if it burns, I don't feel it. That's a perk, I guess.
That's true. Actually, you don't feel anything in regards to the stone. So ignore all the textile features it has on the dark stone.
It's like a giant D20. Silver goes on to invent Dungeons and Dragons. Just like this stone is very useful.
So Fire Kit smiles at you guys and like claps his paws together. He's like, "Well done, well done. I've only seen a few creatures defeat my brother so fast."
That was your brother? That is a very big brother.
Out.
Sadly, he will only return. He's only returned to the master.
Great. So we have a nine-tailed fox fire demon who's very mad at us now.
I mean, Butters wasn't even trying, so imagine what we can do if we actually try.
Yes, but imagine if he's there, if he's very expendable. If we just go there and just keep defeating him over and over, he'll just come back over and over.
Butters
there's no victory here, is there?
Firefox what he wanted to talk with us about, or Fire Kit what he wanted to talk to us about.
Actually, we were supposed to give you a gift. And he gestures to the stone.
Well.
Stone the gift?
Yes.
I'm sorry?
Butters.
I'm sorry.
Thanks him. He bowed.
Well. Here I am thinking we've got this like great victory. Then I'm just. He just went back to fire. Oh, we were actually being nice for once. Oh.
Did Fire like our gift?
I heavily doubt it.
I don't think my brother will be so kind as he was just then. And our next meeting.
He's asking if Fire liked the tuxedo, like the gift.
Oh.
What tuxedo?
Butters gave one of the lieutenants Fire's old tuxedo from when he and Misty first wed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But by the way, which lieutenant has been following us? Tall pony, but
well, we've been
very hard to see. Other than you, it was a pony. It was a very tall one.
A pony?
Around like, yeah, looked ponish, sort of.
He shakes his
I like
head,
sort of like
not understanding what you're saying. He like looks at you
Oh.
confused, and he's like, "We've been following you. Have you not noticed
Alex-
us within your fires? We've been jumping from fire to fire, watching you guys."
We've
Butters
We've
nods.
been all...
He's noticed.
Yes. There's also been others. There's
have-
been like these. Yeah, I like sort of like make a drawing, like sort of like try to find somewhere to make a drawing.
Sure, go ahead.
Like a
and,
charcoal pencil.
roll me a
of this-
mind as you're trying to describe this shadowy being that you encountered.
Yeah, like the MLP Heartless. It was just straight up a Heartless.
Excellent.
That was a
You
good
give
roll. I
fair
like that.
description. He says, "Yes, yes, that does match the description of one of the lieutenants."
Which one? Because I'd like a name at least, because he's been following us for a while, and it's slightly creepy, and I don't enjoy it, and I would like to know who is following us.
Your description's good, but I can't figure
my
out who it
God.
is. To be honest with you, I don't know who's following you.
Great. This has been eventful.
Butters thanks Fire Kit for the gift and offers to put on a show anytime he or Fire would like.
I am sure Fire will not be happy when next time you meet.
Hold the water next time, Butters.
My
Oh my
brother's
God.
rage is very temperamental. I don't think there will be much talking the next time we meet.
Does he know about Misty, the spirit of...
Oh yeah, Misty, yeah. I've met her.
Where is she?
She's in the tower, the Master's Tower.
Where's the other part of her? We know that there's 3.
What do you mean?
That's not all of Misty.
No, she's asleep.
So is that her body?
What do you mean? Misty's whole. A master has her imprisoned within his tower. She will not wake, though. Fire has done everything in his power to wake her, but I don't know.
She isn't whole. That's the thing.
Butters gets an idea that I don't think Sliver is going to like.
Uh-oh. He's gonna take them to the tree, isn't he?
No, I was thinking more along the lines of paying Fire a visit.
Well, that does seem like the next place on the list, but there's really no reason not to go there, is there?
It's hard because Fire is clearly the bad guy in this campaign. If we say
Very-
we will
very-
help Fire, then we will automatically be labeled bad.
Yeah. Like,
We can tell Fire Kit that we will help Misty.
yeah,
We're not
we can
technically
help.
working for
We
Fire.
can help
we're
Misty
trying to
get
help
back
Misty.
together. Yeah, help Misty get put back together. Find. Okay, so it was the heart, mind, and spirit. Those are the 3 parts.
Okay, so just be clear here. Are you talking
Yes.
to Fire Kit about this?
No, we're
I
not
assume you guys
talking
are
about.
talking. Yeah, out of character.
Yeah, just like-
okay.
Just
So
like little-
in character, Butters will tell Fire Kit that they will help Misty.
You're going to help my master? You're going to help Fire free Misty?
No. Well, we want to free Misty as well. Not full fire, but we have questions because this place is very odd.
Butters shakes his head no, but he says we will help Misty.
Yes, we hope.
So what are
We
you
are
going
not-
to do? How are you going to help Misty?
find the 3. Oh, crap.
What did you say?
I think we need to visit the other towns first.
No, what
The
did
new
you say?
towns.
That's
So
that
just
sounds
to
like a
be
good
clear,
idea.
what did Silver say?
What did Silver say?
I might have blurted find the 3.
Excellent. Do you say anything else besides that?
No, like, how are we? Fire Kit's just like, how are you going to help Misty?
Yeah.
I'm just like,
How are you going to help Misty?
well, we could find the 3. Just like, it's around then. He's just like
Three what?
talons
What
around his
three?
beak.
What 3
Just,
are you going to? What 3?
Never thought I'd have to say this. That's classified.
Kit is going to
guess.
attempt
Just like-
to
just
charm
like-
you.
Just like
tell
glancing,
him.
just like glancing back at Butters, like classified? Question mark?
So Fire Kit is going to attempt to prompt you. I need you to roll me a mind, as he attempts
All
to be
right,
like, "Come on,
I can
tell
do
me
that.
what 3. Tell me what 3."
Shit.
Would you like
This
to
is not the
use?
time for a 1.
Would you like to use a token of friendship?
Should we use a token of friendship?
I'm not going to. I mean, you kind of stepped in this.
The thing is, we want the bad guy knowing our plan. Like, oh my.
I assume you're burning. Oh no!
Well, okay.
Excellent.
You too, nice.
Excellent. Silver Flare.
Well,
This-
all that exposition,
This is
all last episode's exposition, just went right to fire. God.
Gain.
Dang it.
Gain the quirk. Puppy eyes. Weak to puppy eyes. Fire Kit eyes. There we go. So we get the scene of Fire Kit, right? Who's got these giant puppy eyes, right? It's just like, please tell me, sir, what 3 are you talking about? And then you're like sweating, right? You're like, and we can see like poor Silver like breaking down at these huge poor puppy eyes of Fire Kit. And tell me exactly what you tell
Oh
him.
God.
Yes.
Fluttershy taught Fire Kid the stare.
No. This is all you. This is all you.
It's just like discount stare.
As he starts expounding on this, Butters.
But it just like
face
tackles me. Just it's like shut up. Shit. Just like I'm starting to exposit, and then Butters just like tackles me. Just shut up.
So tell me what Butters is doing. First off, tell me what Silver Flare says to give Ed away. What does he say?
Well, I should probably make sure Butters isn't gonna try to cut me off before I start saying stuff, because like I need to know when he's gonna cut
Nope.
me off.
You
Okay.
decided to do this, so go ahead. Butters is just face palming at this.
Well, Misty, as I said, is not whole. The 3 parts of her are missing. What was it? Mind, heart, spirit? Was that it? Was that it? I forgot. It was like mind, heart, and body, or mind, heart, and spirit, or something.
Butters
Seriously,
doesn't
I'm actually
do
curious. I
anything.
need to know what I'm expositing.
I mean, you
Shut
say
up.
from your own knowledge. I'm not gonna give you any answers right now. I'm not gonna tell you
It's like-
exactly what to tell them. You're speaking from your own knowledge, not Butters' knowledge.
So you do tell him
And-
about the mind, heart.
Mind, the heart, and I don't know if it's spirit or body. One of the two.
Okay, heart.
I'm pretty sure
Spirit.
I'm pretty sure it'd be body. It's like Misty would be the body.
Sometimes misinformation does help.
Yeah. Mind, heart, and body. Misty would be the body. Drizzle's the heart. Don't know where the mind is.
And you said, who is the heart?
I said Drizzle. I said nothing else but Drizzle. Oh my god, background people, I'm sorry. Trying to exposit, and I can't exposit because people are jotting me out in the background. FML.
So, Firekit, like in these big puppy eyes, says, "Is there any way I can help you?"
Oh, would that be like a downgraded mind to resist?
No, because he's actually sincere. He says,
That would
now
be
that,
nice to
now
be
that my
attacked by
brother's
fire.
here, now that my brother's not here, I can speak freely. Usually he bullies me. He says, "Is there anything I can do to help you?" Usually my brother does all the talking, and I just sit quietly.
Well,
I don't like what he does to the other creatures of this island. He's mean and cruel.
First off, I have a quick question. What is the stone for exactly? Like this whole time I'm holding this weird D20 rock thing.
He says, you should not use that.
Oh, piss. Hold
He
on.
says it's a trick. I don't know what, but it's a trick of some sort. I don't know. My brother never tells me about him and Fire's amalgamations.
Well, on the bright side, if he never told us how to use it, I guess there's not much chance of me actually using it. That's a knowing fire. You probably have
Suggest
to
you
burn
put it back down on the ground, and you
That
fly
sounds
away.
good. That sounds good. Yeet!
You drop the stone.
No, I just straight up yeet it. Just
Oh, you're throwing it?
yeah, it's just like, oh, that's not a good thing, is it?
Go ahead and
Come
give me a
on,
throw.
I just like, you should probably put that back. All right, yeet.
Tell me where you're throwing the stone.
Please roll low. Actually, roll somewhat decently low,
So
but
tossing
okay.
the stone isn't much of a challenge.
Just like sort of like underhand. Hip. Get rid of that. Just like sort of underhand it, just like away in general.
Suddenly, Solar Flare.
Oh,
Suddenly.
piss.
As if like some...
It's a flashbang.
No.
This man gave us a flashbang.
You lose the quirk of no tactile feeling. Suddenly, it's as if the stone had drawn out whatever it was that was blocking you.
This can't be good. What the? I can feel my talons.
Yes.
Ow.
So go ahead and get rid of the quirk claw shenanigans.
Woo!
And suddenly, like this tactile, it's almost as if like this darkness leaves you, right? As you
The
toss
issue
the
is
stone.
what am I getting in return? What happens in return?
You toss
Just
the
let
stone.
him finish. Let him finish. He's describing something.
Right. You toss the stone into the forest.
Well, I've had working hands again. Yay. I just like sort of
Butters-
land back on the ground, like, oh, it's gonna take some time to get used to this again. Oh my.
Butters
It's
shares
been like half a month since I've been able to feel my hands. Like a month, like half a month to a month since I've been able to feel my freaking hands.
Firekit nods in approval as you toss the stone.
Butters says that the best way to help us would be to allow us to search without fire trying to attack us.
Yeah, that sounds good. Just like
allow
I
us
don't know,
some time to search.
keep him off our trail. Can you
Uh,
set like false fires
fire-
for his agents to jump to?
Firekit tries to think of an idea of how to do this. And
Uh,
he kind of like shakes his head and he says,
He
Fire
follows
has
fires.
many spies.
He follows fires. Just like, can you make like little embers to keep him off our trail?
He is fire. Why would he follow himself? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, he was a pony just named Fire.
Butters pulls out one of his party whistles and hands it to Firekit.
Firekit is a being of fire. So you realize that this item will be destroyed as soon as he like touches it.
Yeah, he just
Let's see
like
if I
handed him
have
just like,
something that won't be destroyed.
you're just
that
about to hand it to him and just
will
like, oh
like.
wait.
Even though Firekit is much smaller than Firefox, and his heat is not as intense because he's not as
Yeah,
powerful.
He's not a bonfire. He's a little ember.
Yeah, you still notice the heat radiating off of this creature.
That's why he's a Vulpix. He only knows ember. I am awful. I know.
Is there any way he could warn us if fire mobilizes his troops against us?
Roll me a charm. As you're trying to ask something from him. He's going to attempt to charm you back, because that's what he does. Oh, awesome. Cool. Tell me what you request. What's your request?
He said that he can jump through fires, so letting us know if fire starts mobilizing his forces to capture. But since he can move through fires, we'll have fires up every so often.
Make promise to tell when mobilized. Okay. He says, I will try my best, but my brother will return and he watches me. So if I can ever find a way to escape his gaze, I will try to tell you.
Butters nods.
You could trick him with
and,
water, prank him. It works
He
really well,
shares
apparently.
that Firekit is after. If he decides to leave fire, he's welcome to.
He frowns at this and he
is
says,
is that possible? I don't think that's possible.
I am attached to fire. Many of
I
us
thought
are.
so.
Many of us are.
Even still, Butters will still plant that seed
Yep.
of hope and rebellion.
Woo! Just like meanwhile, still just like stumbling about, trying to get used to the fact that he can feel the ground as he walks. You know what? I think I'll just stick to flying. This is gonna take some getting used to.
He says fire's been at this for a long time. It's been over 1,000 years and his army is vast. Metal ponies. Powered by his anger and rage.
Well, I heavily doubt that's literal, but I kind of want to be the smartass and just say, well, let's go cheer him up, and that'll lessen the army, eh?
Butters nods in agreement at this. That's going to be his goal from now on, is to cheer up fire.
If you want to stop fire and his army, his vast armies, you'll have to go to the forge. There the blacksmith is there, and the foul changeling queen.
What?
Blackheart.
Oh.
She uses fire's eternal love to power the machines there. Maybe you can do something to stop them.
Butters
I
nods.
didn't know there were changelings here.
He's starting to
makes
formulate plans
that's
for his
worrying.
new ponies, his new party ponies.
You
Okay.
have to be careful. You'll have to
the,
be careful.
the weird wooden pony statue sentries.
He like looks at him, right, and he's like, "Are at your like wooden pony sentry?" He's like, "Is that automaton? Is that automaton?"
Automaton.
Butters thinks about it and
More
he
or less.
shakes his head. Yes, he jumps in front of it to activate the motion sensor.
Sure. It does a little squeal, right? Little, right? As it does it, and Fire Kit like squeals in delight, like, "Ooh, cool!"
I'd say, hey, maybe we could lend one of these to you, but you're made of fire, and that wouldn't work.
Butters starts taking notes and thinking about how he can incorporate water into his new sensor.
just like give him like one of the little shit. Oh, sorry. Just like those like little joke flowers that clowns wear. Make that their eyes.
I mean, or I can just make some that have that on them. Make some water balloon throwers. Make some
Catapult.
wooden ponies with the big flowers.
They just like open their mouths and water balloons shoot out. Just they're like pea shooters in Plants vs Zombies.
I mean, it's still a party. You're just making a water party.
Don't forget your party cannon.
One day, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make some artillery for us.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot out streamers and water balloons.
Kill fire with parties. Heck yes.
That's Butters' plan.
Fight fire with fire, but instead of fire, make it this fire mixtape. No.
I mean, if there was recording, I'm sure it would happen.
It just turns into that scene in Hotel Transylvania 3.
I mean, Butters does have the capability to be the best musician on the island, as far as we know.
To be fair, he's the only musician on the island.
All right. So
Everyone else is too scared.
Fire Kit gets nervous, right? He says, "By now, my master will want to know of our success." He says, "I must leave you soon, and I will try to keep you informed as much as possible." He says,
We'll be very grateful for that. Thank you.
Goodbye. And he's like, "What are your two names?"
Silverflare. Wait, I shouldn't have disclosed that, huh? Fuck.
Well, I mean, he's got puppy eyes looking at you, Silverflare. So I mean, it kind of makes
Them
you
doggo eyes.
can't resist.
yeah.
Can't resist it.
Good thing he's not
I'm
an enemy.
Silver. That's a.
Crush you right now.
Butters is going to. He'll just point to his cutie mark.
He says, "I understand. And he like nods to you both. And he's like, "Do you have any more questions before I return?" I will tell our master of our success.
Butters nods. He suggests he does so because the mission was successful. Received the.
Although you guys didn't take it, but you did receive it, so it's a half truth, of which you can tell.
And Fire Kit succeeded against a foe that was able to take out Fire. He should highlight that.
He says, "Do you guys have anything that I can take back to my master to prove that I scared you away and defeated you? It'll be more convincing that way."
Trying
you
to look
run
and
away?
see.
"It will enrage my brother, but will keep me in good standing with fire." Something preferably not burnable.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Would the watermelon work or no? Because he can't take the watermelon.
That would burn. Yep. Anything stone or...
He will give him his bucket, because he can always make another bucket with his ability.
Is it a stone bucket or what?
It's a metal bucket.
Excellent. Fire Kit gains a metal bucket. Proof of his defeat of you. He says, "Thank you, friend. You will see me in the future. I will try to warn you of any of my brother's future retaliations." Farewell. And as like the trees are burning around him, right? He literally like leaps into one of the burning bushes, right? And disappears. You think that this is some form of magic in which a fire being can travel from fire to fire. Anything else? I think you guys are left alone in like a burning forest. And you notice like without the presence of Firefox or Fire Kit, the fires around start to like dwindle down due to the heavy mist.
Butters watches this, taking notes for his party ponies.
Excellent. I think we get an overland map, right? Unbeknownst to the characters, as the fires are dying down and Butters and Silverfire are leaving, we see this Ai walking up to this black stone, and we see it pick it up.
That dang dancing AI.
Yeah. We return to the overland map. I'll go ahead and do this. You guys are currently 1 day out from this giant frozen tree. What do you guys do? Golden, are you still there? Uncle Papa, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm looking something up. I'm doing some side research.
Okay, cool.
I'm deciding to figure out what trees are fire resistant.
Well, I mean, to a limit, all of them are, right? Depending on the age of the tree, right? Usually the older they are, the more resistant they are to the fire because of the thick bark.
So I guess
And depends on water, too. If a tree is damp, right, it's really resistant to fire. However, if it's dry, it becomes kindling and whoosh.
I guess we're going to travel north towards Pangolin's mud baths. I think that's where we were headed before we met with Firefox and Fire.
Sounds good to me. That did not
right.
go the way I expected it to.
That didn't go back.
Is that a good thing for us and a bad thing for you?
It's an amazing thing that you guys rolled so well. Yeah.
I honestly
well.
wasn't expecting to kill Firefox.
To be clear,
we didn't kill him.
Yep,
Semi-kill.
I mean, there's no death in My Little Pony, from my understanding.
Right. You just made a bitter enemy out of someone. That's all.
I mean, we thought he was already our bitter enemy, so I hate to imagine. I mean, that was him trying to be good.
I mean, he didn't really get to say nothing.
We didn't expect gift from Firefox.
Was it a gift though? Was it? Who knows?
It fixed my hands.
Clearly, this AI has it, which hopefully will be good for us. Maybe it'll give this AI some mad dabbing powers, and we'll have the epic showdown Butters is hoping for.
Maybe it'll burn the II alive, and we won't have to deal with it again.
No. Butters thinks that it's probably like a GPS tracker.
Oh. That would actually be very good. If that would be very helpful, actually, if the II is keeping it off our trail.
So it's a 19 navigation, looks like.
Yes. Too bad it wasn't a crit. Otherwise, we'd get more story.
Yeah, yes. It's harder to crit now because it's a 1 in 20 shot.
Yep. The day passes by uneventfully. What are you guys doing? It's a great day. I think the mist parts for you guys, right? For a little bit.
Butters is going to.
Well, I could maybe
He's
make some fire
going
resistance
to
potions.
Use one of his charges to make another. One of his charges of Tinker to make another bucket.
Excellent.
I should probably make like heat or fire resistance potions with my alchemy at some point.
That would be a great idea. Tell me about this. Tell me how you're making this. Is
Oh,
that crit?
I got a crit on the D4, so I get a D6.
See?
Well, that crit. That was a lot of dice that thing just rolled. Oh my god.
Roll a die 4. And tell me what this potion's made out of.
Lot of water.
It's
like
it's just a water potion.
It's mostly water based.
That's
I always
an idea.
roll 4s on those.
Maybe
it's water.
Butters and Silver can combine forces and make some kind of water or fire resistant tar that he can coat the party pony.
That could work actually. Just like
Get some sap
water,
from some tree.
water, some sap.
Work with Butters' technical tinker skills and Silver Flare's chemist skills.
You gain 4 potions. Right?
They say your blood boils just like some blood from prey, because why not? Gotta get the mystical stuff in there somehow. Gotta be ritualistic for potion making.
So this gives you protection from fire for 1 day. And you have 4 days worth.
4 days worth of fire
Protection
resistance.
Yep. Any fire-based attack is halved. So if somebody rolls a d20, hits that 20, you only take
fire.
10. Woof!
Yay! I don't die in one hit
Instant
from a nat
kill,
20
yeah.
attack. I mean, actually, I have 22 stamina, so
Oh, wow.
I can take a couple hits.
Yeah, right?
That definitely sounds like you're asking the DM to attack you with some powerful fire monsters to test your stamina. Because you just mentioned that you can handle it.
I said I can take a couple hits. I didn't say I could take all the hits.
Walk through lava. It's fine.
If I get my alchemy high enough, that could be a possibility. But my alchemy is still a D4 right now, so no.
Okay. But you got 4 potions of resist fire.
Think of all the things we can do once Butters can create castles and you can do
And I can
powerful potions. How we can combine to make.
Butters is the king, and I'm like the crazy wizard in the corner.
The advisor.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Should I roll navigation for the next day, or are we moving on tonight?
Are you guys doing anything else that day? Are you guys going
Probably
to push
not.
yourselves? Okay.
No, we're
night
not.
approaches. Go ahead and roll me that sweet roll.
Let me guess. Somebody stole your sweet roll.
You're fine. You're fine. Night passes by uneventfully. It's a new day. Everybody get 1 point of stamina back.
Woo!
Whoop whoop. All right.
Somehow Sprite tea is not terrible.
Brand new day. What are you guys doing?
Butters is going to start looking for fire-resistant trees.
Yes,
or
so we can make
sap,
more fire potions.
so that we can start making some fire resistance for the party ponies.
Yeah, so like
Sure. Roll me. I guess this would definitely be mined.
yeah, and would me helping with alchemy give him a upgrade?
Are you assisting? That helps upgrade his dice.
Sounds good.
Are you going to keep that, Butters, or are you going to take his assistance?
I almost want to keep it in case this roll is lower, but I also want to know what it is.
So once again, you're trying to find sap. That's fire resistance. So you've succeeded. The question is, are you going to take the upgrade that?
Actually, no.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah,
no.
I will.
You could take the sap, and I could just use my alchemy to potionize it. So that way we do it separately, and there's no risk of me effing up your roll.
I mean, you could F up your roll.
I could, but I have 2 dice on this roll, so...
Risks. I love these risks.
Yeah, we're going to take the 8. Looking for the fire-resistant sap.
Roll
all right,
die 4.
and I am going to use my alchemy to turn it into some kind of fire-resistant
Well,
armor.
hold on. Let's do it one part of sap at a time.
So you find 4 buckets of fire-resistant sap.
Sounds good. I will take 1 bucket today and try to make fire-resistant armors out of it.
Excellent. Tell me how you're doing this.
So, using
some
the
sort of
same
lacquer?
ingredients,
Like a lacquer
using-
of some sort? Okay. All right.
like polyurethane, but fire-resistant sap, because it's for the party ponies that are made of wood.
Yeah.
So just like using the same ingredients I did for my fire res potion,
Sure.
I like sort of
Water.
mix them. cold water.
You got to keep the sap moist. That's the key. You have to keep it moist.
Moist.
Go ahead and roll that
Alchemy.
sweet alchemy. Yep, go ahead and roll it.
Alchemy.
Oh, yeah.
I do not hate that roll.
You've obtained 1 potion of lacquer, right? So what you're doing is you're taking the sap, you're taking
Fireproof
a potion.
polyurethane.
Yep. Go ahead and mark out a potion and mark out a sap, and you obtained a lacquer of fire resistance that can be applied to the party ponies. 1 party pony.
Okay.
So we would more than likely need 2 if we were to say coat Penelope.
How large is Penelope? Have we ever established that?
She's the size of a cart.
How big is a cart? Is
A
it
cart is typically
5 by 5?
I mean, probably around the same size, like as.
I'm trying to think
pony,
back of the
just, like,
show 'cause
wider.
it's the equivalent of Pinky's cart.
Okay.
I don't think her cart
Oh
was all
yeah,
that big.
that thing was pony sized.
So yeah, it's pony size. Definitely pony size. So
That thing-
yeah,
that-
one
This
potion.
one lacquer would
will do
cover
it, yeah. Now it's just the
Yeah.
wagon. To be clear, it's just the wagon.
just the wagon, not the
items,
stuff
yeah.
inside. So fireproof shell, but if anything gets in, whatever's in there is screwed. So
I mean, we don't have to use it. I was just trying to figure out how much we would.
if we're getting pelted with fire arrows, hide behind Penelope. If things are
or
like,
in her. I mean,
or
she does
in-
open up.
yeah, just like hide in Penelope. If we're getting like pelted by fire arrows, like if it's a forest fire, just run. There's no escaping that.
I mean, it's
Lacquer,
that kind of
no
is.
lacquer.
We're in a.
Lacquer or no lacquer, that'll get in through the cracks. But
Anyways, that's what we do for the day.
Excellent.
Navy.
Butters
Nice.
makes notes of this so that we can try and recreate the concoction.
Nothing happens that night.
Oh, these 3D dice, I gotta turn them off. They're giving me anxiety.
You guys got hot rolls tonight.
Man,
yeah. The night
that
passes by
D20
on
almost
eventful.
rolled a 1. That D20 almost landed on a 1 for me.
The morning approaches. Everybody get 1 point of stamina back.
Woo. Oh, that was for the day navigation. I didn't roll for the night navigation yet.
Yeah. Well, it's a brand new day. What are you guys doing?
No, so we already
that's what
said
we're
what we
just
did
doing.
for the day, right? So this is
It's
for the night
nighttime
now.
Okay.
That was the night that you rolled for, I think.
Which was 11.
No, this was the night. The 6 was for last night. This was the day. The 6 was for last night.
Okay.
So this is the night navigation.
Okay,
Same
go ahead.
roll.
It's the same thing, another 11.
Awesome.
Same exact roll.
Awesome.
Doesn't matter either way. Now the
Night
day arrives.
passes by uneventfully.
There we go.
There we go.
We've got our timeline.
Everybody get 1 point stand back as it's a brand new day and you guys had no encounters that night.
Oh, I really hope they're doing all right back on the boat.
It's been out for a little while.
Can I get like a potion of sending? I don't know. Just like trying to think of like some kind of like way I could use alchemy to get like.
I mean, there
A
is
message to the boat
different
and
ways
back.
to send messages to Pony
Yeah, like
through
the
magical
issue is-
means.
That is true.
The issue is I don't want to deal with a million points of exhaustion and downgrades by flying back to the ship and back here. I could try to send a bird, but I can't talk to animals.
Sounds like a character problem.
Need to wait for a level up so I can speak to animals.
That sounds like a character
But-
problem.
But let's try to make another lacquer.
Excellent. Butters, he's
Hey.
wanting one of your items. Are you giving it up?
9.
No, because it's nighttime and we need to sleep without getting exhaustion. Right? Or did we not
Well,
do
it's a
anything
brand
for
new
the night?
day.
Is this the day? Brand
Yeah,
new
it's a
day?
brand new day. It's a brand new day.
Okay. Yes. Then he.
Okay, excellent. Silver,
Lacquer.
you are given the sap. I believe Butters only has 2 now.
Yep, and I believe I made another lacquer with that 9.
You did, yes, that's correct. You now have 2 doses
So
of lacquer.
is Butters gonna take one and apply it to the party ponies, or are we doing that later?
you have
Butters. You have 2. Butters is on this creative kick. He is going to make another party
Or
pony.
he's going.
But he's
Oh, he's just
going to
making more
take our
ponies.
idea of it's going to have a big flower.
Oh, yeah, like
that
the big
squirts
joke
water.
flowers
It's going to
in
have a
their
hose that
eyes.
goes into an internal tank of water.
Okay.
Nice, and just like it's just like sort of in the eyes, so you can just sort of.
Well, it's not
Like
on
the-
the eyes. He's a clown, so they're all going to look like clowns. This one's just going to have a big flower on it.
Thanks. Like big old flower eyes would look cool
Okay.
though.
Let's see if somebody gets
At least halfway
jealous.
decent.
As you are making this flower and not paying any attention to you know who.
Oh boy.
Roll me a die 4, and let's
Hit.
see what happens.
My navigation was 11. Oh, I didn't
Okay.
roll my.
It's
I didn't
interesting.
roll
Yeah,
my
it's
11
sub. If
today.
he messes with
Oh, right. Yeah, he looks fine. Let me roll the explosion.
Yep, go ahead and roll the
5.
explosion. He has a new father figure.
Oh.
the party pony.
The party pony. You see Epsilon, right? Kind of cling on to this flower pony, right? I think like every so often, like he like sticks his root down into like the water and like clings it out and like, yep, sucks out a little bit of water, and he
Oh,
like
I didn't roll.
clings onto
I
it.
didn't roll my daytime navigation. Didn't roll my daytime navigation. Let me roll that really quick.
Nighttime's just
Beep.
about to happen, so if you want to roll,
Whoa, that's an 18. So that was the day navigation. So I'm gonna put myself there.
let's have a look. See.
I love the navigation having 2 dice. This saves me from so many screw ups.
It does help. It does help. There we go. I gotta make sure that my
Next time I'll
recording's
level
still
up and upgrade my mind to a 20. Next time I level up, I'm upgrading mine to a D20, so I have 2 D20s for my navigation rolls.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, the greater the fall. Oh, the greater the fall. So much better. So much better.
The smaller the chances, the bigger the frickin' punishments from those.
More likely to crit. More likely to tell the
Yeah.
story. Yep. Yep. Becomes
So yeah, I'm moving here,
excellent.
so I need to delete. Yeah. All right, nighttime navigation.
Go ahead and roll it. Excellent.
11?
You have no issues as nighttime approaches. Everybody get 1 point of stamina back as it is a brand new day. Butters, you notice that your pet isn't hanging out with you, but hanging out with your creation more. Yeah. How does it feel to be like not being paid attention to him at all, right? So he's kind of hanging out with his automaton, right? So I think like he like uses it as like a mannequin, right? As he's like talking to it. Well, I guess he's talking to it. It's like a
Talking,
right.
just like
It's
talking
like
through it.
We have like a scene where we have Epsicup and like his toy, right? He thinks it's his toy. They're playing together and like they have a tea party, right? And then you like come in and like Epsicup like shoos you out of the scene with him and his doesn't want anything to do with his father.
Walks away, shaking his head. Thinks to himself on Father's Day, no less.
Yep. It's just like it. It's just like it. Yep.
No. But freaking Butters is slowly turning into Hank Hill. I'll tell you what, that pie ain't right.
Yeah. I mean, he's more hanging out with us. This is your creation. He thinks it's this private little toy that he's playing with, and you're like, "Hey, can I have some tea?" And he just like looks at you like, it growls at you, right?
Just like
interrupting his imagination. Yep, and his play. I mean,
Butters just walks away, just like, I'll tell you what, that pie is not right.
I mean, do you do anything during this time, Butters? Like, I mean, do you try to like convince Epsicup to allow you to sit at his table with his, with your creation,
yes.
his friend? Yeah, go ahead and roll me a charm.
That's gold.
And go ahead and roll me a die for Epsicup's charm. Try to charm you back. Okay. So he begrudgingly like like gestures you to have a seat, and as you're like sitting around like this tea party, right? You notice like he's like pouring a cup of imaginary tea to his toy, right? Your creation, his toy, and I think like he like gestures for you to like add some sugar, right? And you have like this little tea party. Right?
Wait, wouldn't that make the automaton technically the Ipsum's brother? Because Butters made both of them. It's hard being a single mother when you have. No, I'm trying to think of like what was that quote?
Right? You get this duality of he having more relations to an inanimate object than a living, breathing pony. Kind of strange.
Oh, God.
Butters doesn't think anything of it, though. I mean, it's wood. It is Butters' creation. The episode may or may not have been Butters' creation. Also,
to be fair, the episode is. To be fair, it's a bush, so he is also technically mostly made out of wood.
He's a cupcake.
Well, it's plant. Yeah. He's a cupcake plant.
Yeah. He's made of wood, leaf, and cupcake. So technically, he is like, and magic. So he's like technically made of wood. So I guess it kind of would work.
So to be clear, Butters is hanging out with his pets through the day. Silver, what are you doing? And it's actually building a good rapport, right? You're actually building up a good rapport. He's like begrudgingly accepting you into his tea party. Silver, what are you doing as Butters is currently trying to get in good with his pet who he alienated so long ago?
I probably should make a bit more of that like I'm trying to be not repetitive.
I mean, you don't want to join the tea party?
That'd be nice. Like just like
he doesn't like you either, Silver. So go ahead and roll.
Just like no. I'm just like maybe I could like get a little food and just like bring some food to the tea party. Just like just like see what they're doing. Just like
roll me a charm to get in this tea party.
Make this better.
Yeah.
Just like go off harvesting for a little while. Look for some like plants that ponies would eat. I'm just like, so I'm gonna roll. 7.
Yeah. Go ahead
And
and
I'm
roll
gonna
the Epspub.
And I'm also gonna roll like mine to see what I can gather
Sure.
for like the party. But not much.
He
Like a
seems
snack.
more.
Oh,
There
well,
we
I'm gonna roll his piece. Okay, 5. Still can't beat me, but
Yeah.
please.
So he begrudgingly accepts you into his tea party, and you guys spend the day drinking imaginary tea and eating pony food. Yeah, the day passes by uneventfully, and that's.
I'm
what you
just
guys
like
do.
begrudgingly like eating the vegetables because I'm a griffin. I don't really eat vegetable matter.
So to be clear,
So it's just
Epspub
like
was-
not the best food. But like
Yes. All up to you guys.
I don't want to gross everyone out.
But now he's
Can
just
you
got a
please
dislike for you guys. He
you
just has
please?
a semi dislike. It's not traitorous.
Yay!
It's not traitorous dead stares like. "Eee." It's kind of like. I
Yay!
accept
The
you.
angst is slightly lost.
He's not gonna
Yeah.
try to
The angst is lowered.
ruin all of Butter's creations.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's not
he's
actively
he's-
trying to sabotage you. Yes.
You kill your own brother.
Night approaches. Night approaches, and everybody begins to settle down. I think like this is like a scene, right, where like,
Oh.
everybody's starting to like fall asleep.
I
think,
forgot
like-
to roll daytime navigation again.
You're good. You're good. And
I keep forgetting to roll that.
yeah. Okay. There we go. And like at night, right? At night, Epspub finally settles down, right? And unlike this time, like he falls asleep on poor Butter's head, curled up, right?
Yeah, just like Butters has a hat now. Nighttime navigation roll 5. Please.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Everybody gain 1 point of stamina back, as it is a brand new day. Go ahead and place yourself and roll that sweet navigation. Yep. Go ahead and place yourself. Awesome.
Every time I put my phone in my pocket thinking, hey, I don't have to mute myself anymore, then people come up in the background making noise and I have to mute myself again.
Okay. Both of you guys roll me mind. See if you guys see it in the distance. Silver Flare. You notice like you guys are approaching what I believe is Cake Town.
Well, we're approaching Pangolin's mud baths. Why did I put an apostrophe there?
You're going to
fix
the
that.
wrong place though. Like your map on this open world map is.
Yeah, no, I wrote down the frickin' town stuff here.
I'm saying the town is actually like over here. We're going towards Cake Town because we're not going towards the actual town. Your drawing is in the wrong spot.
Butters is like looking at the map, right? And he's like, "Hey, man, you see the like new map?"
Well, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That gets us slightly closer to fire than I would like, but, well, we might as well.
Butters does still think that we're going towards Cake Town. He never
Yeah,
rolled
Butters
high
never
enough.
realizes. Butter never realizes. But Silver does. Silver realizes that the town might not be in the direction of which he wrote it down, and fire space might be a little bit off too. And the mountains. The swamp's a lot closer. That town is off. Just to help you guys out a little bit. I ain't going to give you much more. I'm just going to tell you, like, hey, this is what you guys know. Yeah. What are you guys doing that day? What's Butters doing that day? I think Silver's... real
That's a
life
good
issues.
question. He's only got a few charges left on his Tinker, so he can't make any more ponies. He is going to start scavenging for
you
more
could like,
sap, more fire resistant sap.
yeah, more sap so I can make more lacquer. Well, I think I should start applying some of the lacquer now, huh? Would that be a mind roll to apply the lacquer to one of the automatons?
It could just be a thing that we do. It's not that hard to use a brush.
You go out into the forest and you fail to obtain any sap. You didn't roll high enough. So you spend your day out wandering the woods. You stumble upon like some, but I think they're saplings, right? And you're like, they're not big enough. They won't give much. And you decide to move on. Silver, what are you doing?
I am going to apply some of the lacquer to one of the automatons.
Excellent. So for your time, which one are you doing? Are you doing the alarm or the
Alarm, water spray, or
wagon?
was there 3 now?
Yeah, wagon.
Yeah, there's Penelope now.
Right. Would that be a
time,
Talon's?
man, it's time.
Would that be a Talon's roll to apply it?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah,
Talon's
that
roll.
would make sense. So
You now have
Talon's
total
roll.
texture. If you
I'll
want.
put. I will. Yeah, that's nice. I'll apply it to. I'll roll a d3.
Sure.
D6. 1 or 2 is Sentry. 3 or 4 is Penelope. 5 or 6 is Water Gun. Water Gun it is.
Excellent. Yes, you apply the lacquer, and it sticks. Right. It has time to dry, and it is applied appropriately. Yeah, it looks really good. You get this darker hues to come out in the wood as this lacquer is applied.
Yeah, Silver. If Butters didn't know where the freaking. Oh my God! Shut up, Liam, please. Sorry. If people didn't know that this is like a fireproof thing, they think it's just like, why are you decorating the Sentry with polyurethane?
Excellent. And the night approaches. What are you guys doing to do?
Sleep.
Excellent.
Gonna roll the Navy.
Yep.
Roll the Navy. Roll the Navy.
You guys are fine. You guys are fine.
Navy is.
Day approaches. Go ahead and place yourself as you continue to move. Good rolls. Good rolls. Your dice are on fire tonight.
Ha 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 ha.
Anybody doing anything special today?
Butters is going
It'd be really good
to
if we had an extra alchemist to
look
apply
for
stuff.
some more sap.
Roll it. Excellent.
I'm going
Roll
to.
me a die 4. Nice.
Heck
You gotta
yeah.
find 4. Yep. Get 4 doses of it.
And I will
Silver.
take one of them to make another lacquer.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll me that sweet alchemist.
Hold on while I
Trying
plug in
to
my
attempt
phone
to
really
do it.
quick because it's at 15%. There we go. Alchemy 5. That was close to badness.
Yeah, that was close. But you did succeed. That is a 5, so you did succeed. Barely, though.
Ooh,
barely.
so
Just
2 lacquer. 2 lacquer.
Yep.
I made 2. We're just making polyurethane. I should start a polyurethane business. we get back to Equestria and I'm just like, Silver Flare polyurethane, positively fireproof.
I mean, look at all the things that we've been able to accomplish since we've left Equestria. I mean, Butters is a talented musician now. He's
Butters
expert
is
tinker.
Frankenstein. Butters is Frankenstein.
We've got Silver, who can navigate through anything. Can now make potions.
Yeah, I got the eyes of the god of sight. I don't know. What is that guy's name?
I mean,
from
the
Norse
eyes of a
mythology?
Speaking of Eyes of a Griffin, go ahead and roll me that sweet, sweet mine. As you're scouting around, Silver. Yeah. It's pretty good. You get a glimpse in the distance of what appears to be some sort of small structures. Also, you see a fire every so often, like flicker in the distance. When you guys were at the pony bushes, you saw this place before.
Heimdall, that's what I was thinking of.
When you saw the bush woolies. You saw this place once before.
We just didn't know what it was, and we forgot about it as we were moving.
We're still like several miles away from the bush woolies, though, so yay.
Oh, yes, very much so. Several days worth of travel.
So, yeah, that's a lot of time that we're not going to be spending.
Yep. But you do get a glimpse of it. A glimpse through the fog and mist. You notice it. Night approaches. Are you guys doing anything?
Sleep.
Excellent. I'll roll that navigation.
Whoa!
Nice. Would you like to
That
use a
was
token of friendship?
That was too close.
Yes.
That was the D20 that rolled the 1.
Excellent. Mark it off.
That was
go
a
ahead and
D20.
reroll.
That was a 5.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Night
The
passes by
D20 just
uneventfully.
tanked for no reason. Like, the D20 rolled a 1 and then a 2. My D12 rolled a 2 and 5.
Yes, the night passes by uneventfully. Everybody get 1 point of stamina back.
Yay!
Butters, how is it that you help out poor Silver?
I was nodding off and he slapped me in the back of the head. Wake up!
He thought that we were heading towards Cake Town, and Butters pulled out his trusty pole and started pointing where he thought the direction of.
And Silver just like, and Silver, god dang it,
Poke.
himself into waking back up. Just that stupid pole.
There you go. The anger drives you on, and you wake up.
I mean, if you
and
notice,
find a
you're
good
doing
place to
so
sleep.
well.
Yep.
You're doing so well. He's not having to pull out the pole. This has been like the first time in weeks he's pulled out that pole.
Excellent.
Thank
Go
God.
ahead. Day approaches. Everybody get 1 point of stamina back. It is a brand new day. Roll it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys
Much better. Thank you, Dice.
Are you there yet? Nope, not there yet. Okay. Yes. With that 17, you also notice that you are slowly coming upon what appears to be a river within the next couple of days. A large river. You will need to think of how you are going to cross as you approach this landmark.
Well, since we know that we're coming up on this, Butters is going to spend the day gathering wood to make a run.
Go ahead and roll it.
Carter, please.
Easily obtain enough wood for a small raft. Silver, what are you doing?
Maybe I should look for more, I should probably,
Probably want
apply
something
another
to
lacquer.
bind the wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Butters
Make
obtained
it waterproof.
it. Yep. Butters obtained
Vine search. Vine search.
Okay,
Look
go
for
ahead.
vines.
Yep.
Hey Google, find some vines. I realized I had my phone on. Thank God I didn't do that.
Unfortunately, Silver, you
No
do
vine.
not obtain any vines of
Well-
at least good quality, right?
Yeah, 'cause
you
there's,
do
like,
get
vines
some,
everywhere.
but they're like dry and they're like brittle. So they fall apart on you as you're like, this might not work. Night approaches. What are you guys going to do?
We're going to sleep.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll me that sweet, sweet navigation. See if you can find some place to sleep. Yeah, easily. Everybody get 1 point of stamina back. As it's a brand new day, you still need to obtain some vines or something in order to bind your raft.
Daytime navigation and vine search. 6. Vine search, 11.
Excellent. Yes, you finally do obtain some suitable vines. And go ahead and place yourself as you
Butters
move
is
forward.
going to look for more wood, since he has a feeling a small raft is not going to cut it.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll it for me, Butters. Yeah. You approach the edge of what appears to be a river. You can see down both sides of it.
Okay, I have a bit of a plan. Butters, you could tie the raft up, tie the raft to me, and I could fly us across.
Butters nods. He's also going to fashion together an oar with the pole, because he thinks that it's going to be quite difficult for you to fly over a cart, a earth pony, and 2 wooden party ponies.
So, yeah.
Is this what we see? Do we see these?
Well, first place yourselves within the area as you come across this large, massive body of water. And you said you needed a raft?
Yes.
Excellent.
And I have been working all night on some tokens for the party pony.
Interesting. You are working through the night?
No, I'm saying like out of game. I'm making tokens for the party ponies.
Okay, all right. That'll do. Let's see here. You double its length, right?
Yes, he made it bigger.
And then just make sure that you can obtain it. All players. There we go. Should have access to it. Yep. You'll also need Penelope.
I like how you gave like this cool dramatic description of the Stone of Darkness that I just chucked halfway across the forest.
Oh, I thought I had Penelope out. Penelope is out here. She just blends in.
Oh, okay. I didn't see her.
Oh wait, where is everyone? Oh, wrong side. Whoops. Wrong side.
There we are.
Yeah, that you didn't box it off. I got confused.
So you quickly realize that you're going to need at least several trips across this. At least, right? So how are you guys going to do this? You guys going to split up? Silver will fly. Epsibub will go with Silver? Like, how's the split work?
Yepsub could, like, maybe also fly, like...
Yepsub can fly.
He can?
Yepsub flies with me. You like, sort of put the party ponies into Penelope. Bring Penelope with you.
That's not going to work. So... I think what we should try and do first is Silver flies over with the party ponies, and while Butter stays back with Penelope.
All right. So how heavy are these party ponies? They're
made out of like wood and bamboo, so they're not going to be that heavy, and they'll float in the river if they need to.
As you approach this scene, right, as you're like talking over this plan and discussing, you notice 2 large, massive statues.
What those are... What? Those are big. Why are those so big?
Butters is going to preemptively get his ukulele out and ready. Knowing that strange rocks in this land are often more than just strange rock.
Should I touch it? I probably shouldn't touch it. I will.
First off, are you just going to take to the river and go? Or, I mean, tell me what you guys are doing. So let me describe the scene. Let me describe the scene. So this is like a massive river, right? It cuts through the landscape. It's large, very, very large river. There are sections of which it is very rapid. There's also undercurrents. You see massive rocks. Like
Well, it's a
rocks.
floating raft, so
deep
they can't be
within
that
the thing.
affected by the undercurrents.
Sure. That's when you notice these two massive statues, which appear to have two tusks, a bald head, a turtle-like back, and then elephant-like feet. These two statues appear to have some sort of platter.
Butters is going to go over and examine.
Sure. You walk over to the large statue, and roll me a mind to see if you know what this depiction is. Do you have any knowledges in regards to rock snots? You have any?
He's probably
magical
heard
creatures?
tales from them. From where he was growing up in Equestria. His family liked to perform, and one of his relatives was a story.
Well, you've heard of rock snots before. Rock snots seem to be some sort of guardians and farriers of the world. What they do is they ferry things across for, of course, a payment.
Butters is going to come back over to the raft. He's going to gather the raft. He's going to have the party ponies drag onto the rock snot's back.
Excellent. You place
Sorry,
the
I'm
raft
dealing with
in
background
party ponies.
people, and people are being loud and annoying, and
It's all right. Real life does happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once everything's on its back, once everyone's good, he is going to pull out
tie her up around me, so I can.
a
Wait,
passion fruit.
did he put?
And then he is going to go place the passion fruit on the platter.
Did
So,
I'm
Butters, are you
very-
going to tell Silver about the rock snots?
Sorry, I had to go off for a
Yeah.
minute or two because people.
So I'll
are
re-describe the scene. So he sees like this statue, right, of a creature that has two tusks, a turtle's shell, and elephant-like feet. What Butters realizes is that this creature is some sort of farrier, and he notices the platform, some sort of offering plate, and he begins moving all of the stuff on top of the what appears to be a statue. He offers one piece of passion fruit.
With his
And then-
it's probably going to want more.
Butters is
No,
going to
just-
climb onto its back after leaving the passion fruit for the off.
Silver gets on too, but he's like ready to get more food out to put on the platter.
Excellent. Let's see if it notices you. Excellent. From the murky depths, a massive form, which you guys could have swore was a rock not too long ago, appears. And yes, it is that size. Water just comes rushing off of its back as it slowly raises itself from the depths. It begins moving slowly, but with its mass, it moves slowly and methodically, right?
Seeing this, Butters is going to start gathering everything back off the statue's back and starts putting it on the.
That's when it walks over and it
Well,
begins eating
this-
the passion fruit.
This was
slow and methodically, just. It blinks at you, right? Unintelligently, and it like looks at you and like cocks its head to the side.
He motions to the group and to the Rocksnots back and to the like to get across, trying to motion we'd like to get across.
It's just eating, right? It's just eating its little passion fruit, like. Perhaps you could direct this creature in some way.
Perhaps we could. Butters is going to use a charge of his Tinker's tool to make a carrot and stick apparatus with passion fruit, and his 10-foot.
Excellent. I assume you leap upon the back and use the carrot and stick method?
Yes.
Excellent.
Once everything's loaded, we'll use the carrot and stick method.
Roll me a charm. You see if it even realizes that you're there. Ooh.
That's a low roll.
So it's just sitting there, right? Still eating its passion fruit as you're waving this carrot. You guys are currently on its back, right? Yeah. But it doesn't get any hints or clues as what to do.
On we go.
Is going to try to play him a song to try and motivate him.
Sure, go ahead.
Silver will fly ahead with the passion fruit and dreaded pole.
Sure, roll me a charm, Silver.
Like,
as you're like, come,
just like
this way.
Hold the pole. Just hold the pole. Just like hold the pole, because I can't freaking talk. Carter, turn that down.
So it has these ears, right? And it doesn't see the carrot and stick, and it just continues to eat the passion fruit.
Charm, right?
Just,
7. Yeah. A10. Yay, tie.
Excellent.
So yay.
I think Silver gets its attention, right? As he's like waving the passion fruit in front of it, and it's just like, ooh, fruit. And then Butters, tell me about this, music that you begin to dazzle it with.
I've got just this song. He just starts singing. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Yeah, I like to move it.
I was expecting, take me away.
You guys are ferried across to the other shore with the I like to move it, move it. I like to move it.
Well,
and everybody's like dancing to it, right? And it's like big floppy ears is like dancing to it as well as it's like carrying you guys across.
I need to learn to stop trusting my instincts because they're never right. I don't know what that is.
Silver, do
it's
you
helpful,
give it
but what
the passion fruit?
Yes.
It eats.
I throw the 10-foot pole to it. Screw the pole.
No, Butters will stop that. He will accept the passion fruit, but he will take his rope and pull back. Thank you.
Just like I'm flying, so I'm just like sort of chucking the whole pole. Just yeet.
The massive creature, having fulfilled its duty and contract, slowly slips back into the waters. It once again appears to be nothing but a rock in the middle of the water.
Okay.
Butters is now looking at this raft that he's made, trying to think of ideas of what to use it for now.
Well, we could lacquer it and use it as a kind of wall to hide behind. If Penelope doesn't suffice.
Bad idea. Maybe we could fortify Penelope.
So like we are over here now.
Yep. You guys do not need to roll. The creature presence scares away all that would dare challenge you, as you successfully charm the creature to allow you to cross. You make it safely over the river. Put down in your inventory, you have a 5x10 raft. You're gaining a lot of resources. I want to see this like giant, massive wagon.
We gained a what? We gained a what?
5x10 raft.
I'm excited now for all the things that Tinker will allow me to do once it's a D20.
I have like a Batman utility belt of potions in the meanwhile.
Yep.
Just like
yeah,
Butters
soon-
has Penelope full of like all the mundane stuff, and I have like a Batman belt full of potions.
Soon,
Night approaches.
Penelope will be a mobile fortress. Christened Penelope.
A 5x5 fortress of invulnerability. Invulnerability. So night approaches. What are you guys doing?
We sleep.
Excellent. Roll that sweet navigation. Yep. Night passes by uneventfully. It is a brand new day. Where are you guys going? Excellent. Man, no crits. No natural ones. What's going on here? Oh, well, that worked too. Where do you guys want to go? I'll place you guys wherever you'd like to go. Would you like to go with the river upstream or what? Okay, all right.
We want to
You
go
cut across-
closer to the mud baths.
Excellent. The day passes by uneventfully. Are you guys doing anything special?
Butters would like to look for more. He wants to look for more fire resistant sap.
Sure. We'll roll it. Yes, you do succeed. Roll me a die 4. 1. Only 1 this time.
Time to lacquer it.
Yep. Let's see who you
Yeet.
lacquer. Excellent. Would you like
Crud.
to use a token of friendship?
You know what? We have 4 more of these things. I think we like 6 more of these. 5 more.
I will spend 1 for him to re-roll.
Excellent.
Oh.
Because I can just imagine we don't know, and we apply this to one of the ponies, and it's an accelerant that you've made.
6. Okay.
Let me put that down real quick as the tokens of
3.
darkness continue to grow.
3 lacquers of fire resistance.
Sure. Just put tainted next to it. Oh no,
What?
no, you're re-rolling.
It was
You're
a
re-rolling.
6.
Never mind,
It was
never
a
mind,
re-roll. I
you're
got
fine,
a
you're
6.
fine. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Yes, we re-rolled.
Yeah. I'm like, oh man, so close. Oh, so close. It would have been so good. Need to write some DM notes. Yeah, you guys are fine. Everything's fine. Night approaches. What are you guys doing? Okay, roll it. Sleep is sleeping. Yep. Nothing bad happens. Everybody get 1 point standing back as it is a brand new day. Okay. Both of you guys roll me mine as it is a new day. Yes. Yes, you both see it. In the distance. Let me make sure. Right there. You see the location right here. Some sort of town. Well, not a town, more of like an outpost. Night approaches. Are you doing anything special that day, first off? Besides sweet travel.
Butters is going to start looking for
Well, I should probably make some more like normal potions for us.
He's gonna look. Is there like some lightweight stone?
That for what?
Like marble? Like for
Like-
crafting?
Yeah, marble or he wants to try and start reinforcing his ponies with more than just wood. Like he wants to experiment with other mediums for his tinkering.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, I think marble.
If we work together, I could make
yeah, be
cement,
the
maybe.
best. No, cement.
Maybe I could make cement.
You can't. I mean, you can't mold.
It would be
cement.
really hard. Like that would it would be like heavy and
That's
I
a
guess
fair
you
point.
could
All right.
mold it, right? If you had like a cast.
I mean,
guess you could.
with his tinker abilities, we could manage, but doing cement outer shell,
Yeah,
it's
that-
not going to be as flexible.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I guess
so.
it
That
could
wouldn't really
be.
work.
We'll keep that in
Well-
mind for next time. We can think about starting to make cement because cement exists in My Little Pony. There's
yeah.
construction ponies.
Yes.
Well, I feel like I should make more fire resistance potions, like for us. But I also kind of want to start applying more of the salves.
What would you like
I'll
to
apply
do?
a salve. I will apply a salve to Penelope.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll it. Oh, yeah. Or mine.
Talons.
Oh, yeah. Talons.
Talons.
Yes, because you're applying.
Talons.
Oh, yeah. Easily. Easily do it.
I got them hands.
So I'll
You don't
roll
want
mine
these hands.
for finding marble, I guess.
It would be a mind roll.
Yeah.
This is challenging because you're not in the right area.
Yeah. We're not near the mountains.
Yeah, you fail. You don't find any marble in this current location.
But we are going to the mud baths. That could be interesting, seeing their mud concoction and
That could be
Figuring out
useful,
how they-
yeah. So if we
create some mud
take from
ponies.
the mug.
I create mud ponies. You mean earth
I
ponies?
mean-
You mean earth
I mean-
ponies?
Hey!
Racist. You racist?
Hey,
Like mud ponies.
that is
Who
so
are
a
you getting G
term.
with it? Who are you
That
getting G
is
with?
so a term some pony has used at some point to describe earth ponies.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
You know that's a thing too.
Silver applies a coat to what exactly? What is it that you're applying a coat to?
Penelope. Penelope is now
gets
pretty much
the
fireproof.
coating. Yes. No. It's
Penelope is fire resistant.
Yeah. Butters, in your search for marble, you do not find any. Night approaches. What are you guys doing? You guys going to push yourselves? Okay. Roll a navigation. Excellent. Night passes by uneventfully. Everybody get 1 point of stamina back as it is a brand new day. Go ahead and place yourselves as you continue to move towards the mud baths. Racist. Silverflare, you go and place yourself?
Got to roll daytime navigation. Sorry, I was turning on my phone because messing with the notification version was annoying.
Excellent. Are you guys going to continue to head towards the mud baths? Excellent. We're going to cross.
Gonna head downstream and I'm gonna start heading up starting tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Sounds reasonable. Are you guys doing anything special today?
I should apply another lacquer to one of the things, but I should probably make. I should make a frickin' few more resist fire potions, maybe.
That's up to you.
Butters is going to.
If there are any suggestions, like for a potion you want, let me know and I'll try to make it. But like currently, I'm thinking.
Choices.
So,
That's why I
'cause,
love
like, right
this.
now,
That's why I love to make
I'm thinking
players
either
think outside
make
the
another,
box.
like make another lacquer or make another set of potions.
Yeah, you do need one more lacquer, don't you? You made 2 so far. And you used them up on, I believe, the flower and Penelope.
I actually have 2 left.
Oh, you do? Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
Butters will look for more of that sap.
Excellent.
Yep.
Go ahead and
Okay.
roll.
I am going
Butters,
to...
yes. Roll a die for Butters.
I'm going to make some more potions.
1.
Going to make some more potions.
Silver, go ahead and roll me that sweet, sweet alchemist. What type of potions are you making?
Fire resistance. That's an explosive D6
It is.
roll, but that's not a good explosive, so we'll go for the explosive.
Is that a crit?
4.
That is a crit. Yeah.
Yeah, the 4 was a crit.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a die 4. And what potion are you trying to make?
Fire resistance.
Okay. I just add water.
Yeah.
You just add water. Yep.
Just add water.
Just add water.
Just add
Who
water.
knew that
Just add
water. Yep. Who knew
Water
that
helps you
water
resist
was
fire.
Yep. Well done.
Oh,
well
come
done.
on.
You make 1 potion. Both of you get 1 and 1. It's not a very eventful day, right? You guys go out and it's very scarce, right? It's very, I think like the land is starting to get a little sparse, right? This section in particular just doesn't have enough materials, right? Yeah. Night approaches. Are you guys doing anything special?
Sleep.
Okay, roll sweet navigation. Yep, perfectly fine. Everybody get 1 point of stamina back, and it is a brand new day. Yep, place yourself. Excellent. Oh, which way are you going? Up or down? Or side?
Was trying for up, and I missed.
Cool. That's off.
All right. We should be there in like a day-ish.
I mean, are you sure?
Like a day or 2, maybe. If it's like over here. Yeah,
Are you
okay.
sure? Roll me a mind to see how far off it is.
I will use my telescope for an upgrade.
Excellent. A good call.
D20 6.
It's not amazing, right?
I-
But you were fairly confident you
I've-
were heading
I've
in
got
the
a
right direction.
I've got a ballpark thing on the map.
Yeah, distance doesn't really help you out here. It's somewhere in this direction where you wrote.
Yeah, so like
but it's
I've got a
too
ballpark
misty.
location.
Too misty.
So like somewhere over here. And location we're gonna be somewhere over there. Oh, we were gonna be like right off from it when we ran away at the start of the campaign, didn't we?
It's almost like I play stuff in front of players, but they seem to go all over around it. I give him.
We had to cut around
That's
the
fine.
entire freaking
It's
island to get
fine.
to where we were supposed to get at the start of the game.
Hey, this is open world. This is totally open world.
Hey, man, we made this like 10 episodes longer than it needed to be, didn't we?
I mean, this is players. This is why you explore a living world. Stuff happens.
All right, so today we are going to. I will apply a lacquer to the sentry.
Excellent. Roll it. Roll that sweet talons. What are you doing, Butters? Excellent. It is applied. So Sentry, Flower, and Penelope are all fire resistant.
Last thing we need to really fire resist is the raft, maybe.
That'd be a good choice. Butters, what are you doing?
Butters is still going to look for some different medium besides wood to try out making his ponies out of, or to reinforce them with.
Excellent.
I don't know exactly what he's going to find because I don't know what's in this forest. Can I just roll a mind and see if he happens to find anything? Or does he need to look for something specific?
You have to look for something specific because I, as the DM, can come up with solutions, but it's up to the player to actually apply it, right? So whatever you can find in the wild is pretty acceptable, right? So it's up to the player to come up with ideas on how to apply the stuff. So this relies on you, right, as a player to figure stuff out, right?
You could probably try to make like wooden armor for me to lacquer, so we're fire resistant.
But specifically,
I don't have enough charges of my tinker left to do that either.
Exactly. So you could gather the wood this session and tinker next session. I'm saying.
Good, says the DM. Use up those resources. Yes, yes. Make you use up resources. Yes, yes. What are you going to do, Butters?
But like you could get the wood now, so you don't have to look for it later, and you can use the tinker next session to make us armor for me to lacquer. Yeah. Or I could lacquer the wood this session, and you could tinker next session.
Or food.
We're
coming up on some peoples or ponies or stuff.
Yeah. Know. So we could probably get a actual bed to sleep in, maybe. Probably not.
Or, bribery, talk to people.
Yeah.
Who knows what you're going to do.
Maybe me having all these bits could end up being useful. I still have over 400 bits. I have too much money.
I'm trying to look up natural fire retardants, and cotton seems to be one of the best fire retardants.
That's not something I expect.
So he's going to look
cotton
to see
if there's... Yeah. That's a lot of work. Cotton is a lot of work.
Is there any cotton plants, though?
Natural cotton, go ahead and roll it up. See if there is. Roll me. What would this be? Would this be a place? Cotton? Forest? I guess.
I think wool is the thing Wool is the natural fire retardant.
Well, it's cotton or wool. It's the same. They provide the same amount. I know there's not any wool. I know we've got some wool. I don't think there's sheep around.
I didn't say anything.
I don't think are the sheep still following us?
No.
I doubt it.
You could attempt to find them.
We could attempt to find some wool.
Sure.
Because he knows that there's sheep. D4?
Mm-hmm. You succeed. So like the sheep shed, right?
Yay.
So you find like patches of wool, right? Scattered throughout the forest. And you like stumble upon like this like a scratching post, right? Where like sheep scratch themselves and like all this wool is hanging off of it. You gain 4 uses of wool. And it's old wool. It's not new in any means. So you find like this scratching post of where the sheep have used it. It's almost like the DM gives you stuff.
Yeah.
Hints and tips. It's up to the players to figure stuff out.
It's a good thing then that I've got a wool sweater.
You could put wood into. You could make wood armor with wool inside for me to lacquer, so it's like doubly fire retardant.
So Butters finds wool,
and I could just make
lacquer.
I could just make sweatpants and sweatshirts for all the wood folk, all the party ponies.
No, I've already lacquered them. They're fine. We need fire protection. I have the potion, but like
will help.
Extra layers will help the alive ones more.
Night approaches. What are you guys doing?
So like you could make us wool and wood armor that I can fire retard.
Was it lamination or something like that?
Polyurethane?
No, it's a wool armor think it's lamination. I'll have to look that up. But there is an armor that's based on like wool, and it's just a thick padding. It's very resistant to cutting and bludgeoning.
You're thinking of Gambus.
Gambus, yes, thank you. Gambus is correct.
Also,
yes. Gambus,
we sleep.
you can make some Gambus.
We sleep.
And that works for light armor.
Yep, sweet.
We sleep. Yay.
It's a brand new day. What are you guys doing?
Well, first of all, I'm going to roll my navigation before I forget again.
Yep.
3.
Excellent.
Well, we're going up, so
Excellent.
town should be around here, sort
Still
of.
in the forest? Yeah, you guys are still in the forest. Okay. All right. Okay, we'll shift
I'm
over.
gonna... Oh? Oh boy. What the... Oh, it's
Excellent.
friend.
1, 2, 3.
No, he's got to reset.
Yep, so, should I roll the d8?
Yep, roll a d8, please.
7. Isn't this the one we rolled for the Rams?
No.
This is
it
one,
isn't.
this... Wait a minute.
Excellent.
Oh no.
Roll me mind, both of you. See if you guys notice these creatures. You've encountered them before.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Whew. Every time I have to roll mind, like perception, in this game, I get terrified. Especially now that this guy is a fire-powered stone of fire.
You see what appears to be star spiders. You have identified these guys
Yay.
before. They're about the size of dinner plates.
That's terrifying, but yay!
They are spinning their webs. They stop and stare at you guys. As you notice them, they notice you. What, if anything, do you guys do? You guys have used their silks in the past.
We have. Butters is going to repay that. These probably aren't the same spiders, but he's going to play them some music on the newly tuned on Penelope.
Excellent. Go ahead and play a song. Is that a crit?
No, that's
No.
not great.
It's a die.
Unless it's a 20, it doesn't crit.
Oh shit.
4.
Okay. Yeah,
1.
It's fine. It's fine. The spiders begin to sway in the breeze, right? Dancing back and forth as you play their musical notes to them. These star spiders are in the jam. What's this song? What's this music?
Oh boy. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Last time it was Spider Pony. That was a big hit.
That was freaking ridiculous.
But it was a big hit. They liked it. So much so that they gave you a single thread of their fine silks.
So Butters just starts singing. Too young, too old, too weird, too slow. Everybody's saying. Too square, too small, too posh, too tall. Everybody's saying. Who do you listen to? 'Cause after all, I'm telling you, you are a star just the way you are. Yes, you are a star just the way you are.
They swing in the breeze to your melody and seem to be quite pleased. Silver, are you doing anything special here? They seem to be quite content dancing and swaying with Butter's music. Would you like to ask for some silk or...
Butters will.
Sure, go ahead and roll me a charm.
That's a crit.
I don't think they can beat that. I don't think they can beat that. Nope, they can beat that. Roll me a die 4. You gain 4 strands of star spider silk. Useful materials for future stuff. They're 10 foot apiece. Yeah, they're 10 foot apiece. Long, thin silk. But they're strong. They're strong. But they're not fireproof.
I just like sort of take the strands and dip them in the lacquer. Not like liberally, but like.
Well, let's not do that just yet. Let's come up with a plan for
one
these.
of them. One of them. Just in case.
That was the encounter that you guys rolled up.
Just
in a
like sort
random
of
forest. Yep.
Boop. So we have one fire resistant silk and 3 normal silks.
Is that what you're doing that evening?
Well, it wouldn't take that long. I was just like dip it in, take it out, put it down, go to sleep.
Oh, well, I mean, it takes time. It takes time to do
So-
this.
It takes time to dip a string in a bucket.
Butters hasn't done anything for the day. Even though that Silver has. So Butters will do that since Silver thinks that it's important. Butters will spend his daily action doing that.
Excellent.
But how does that take a lot? How does it take time to
Because
cut
you're
into
making
sleeping?
something.
It's more game mechanics. Because you're making a new thing
That's-
game mechanics wise, it counts as your daily action.
Right.
And you already used
That-
up your daily action, so you would need to be working through the night.
That's kind of dumb string, but okay. Nighttime
That's just how it
navigation.
works. If you do one thing, yeah, that's how it works.
13.
Excellent. You guys are fine in that night. Day approaches. Everybody get 1 point of hit points back. 1 point of stamina. Excellent. Oh, no.
So if the town isn't there,
Okay. It is a brand new day. What are you guys doing? There you go.
well, that's annoying.
I mean, you're in the general area. Both roll me mind. And I can help direct you.
I will use my telescope and get
Wise
the
decision.
bonus.
Whoop, whoop.
11.
Excellent. You see it in the fog right here.
Navigation roll.
Butters, nah,
Wait,
you're
where?
too busy tinkering.
Wait, where?
I'll ping again, right here.
I had my character sheet open, it wasn't on. There we go. Okay, well, roll the 9s. Let's go this way.
Excellent.
For the day, Butters is going to continue to look for crafting material.
Sure. Go ahead and roll that sweet, sweet mind. What type of crafting materials are you looking for, specifically? Did you roll a 3?
That was for
Oh, that was
finding
a
the
vision.
town.
Yep, that was a vision. Yeah. Roll it up. See what you find.
He's going to look for some fluoropolymers.
Interesting. Fluoropolymers. What exactly are those?
Let me find out before I say for sure.
I, the DM, don't know what the hell that is, so you'll have to tell me what that is. While he's looking that up, Silver, what are you doing? He's looking for the strange. Yeah, so, I mean, Butters pulls out his Google to look up. What is Silver Flare doing during this time?
Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. That's too complicated.
Okay, good.
We're going to look up for something else that's less complicated.
I'll have to look that up too. Floral.
I mean, I guess I could like.
No, it's a chemical
make it- I could
compound.
make it
We're not
with a
looking for
lacquer.
chemical compound.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Let's go ahead and make some lack.
I could either make another lacquer. Carter, I can either make another lacquer, apply the lacquer to the raft.
He's gonna look for
Try to make some.
Sorry, go
try
ahead.
Try to use that wool Butters found to make some fire-resistant clothing or armor, preferably armor, but eh. I will attempt to make another lacquer. Yeah, I don't have the crafting. I don't want to risk it.
Roll some alchemy.
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 9.
You make it.
2
Butters
lacquers of
is
fire.
going to look for rubber from some rubber tree.
Sure. This is a
That works.
subtropical area. Yes, go ahead and
That
roll
works.
me. Oof. Nope. You do not find any rubber trees in this part of the forest. Night approaches. Doing anything special? Yes. Exhaust yourself.
Fleemp.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a navigate. Yep, fine. And then once again, it's a brand new day. Everybody get 1 point stamina back. Roll
Daytime,
that sweet.
navigation.
Perfect.
11. This should be the town, right?
You have made it to the edge of the town.
Yay!
Bloop, bloop. Bloop.
I just like look in the distance and just like sort of see the bushes and just like
How close you guys were?
close.
I mean,
Right
fine.
at the
You're
start
fine.
of the voyage.
Fine.
This was like literally the first place we set land. This is the first place we landed.
No, not technically. Not technically.
Pretty much. This is the first place we set ashore. Like
By
that was the
place
first place we were
yourself.
set ashore.
Here. And roll me
We could-
mind.
We could have gotten here like episode 1.
No, not episode
I
one.
am
Not episode.
episode
Probably 3
like
or
episode
4.
1 or 2. I am upset
yes.
with myself now.
You guys realize, right, that not only does this place house... Oh, Butter doesn't realize. Silver Flare, with your eyes of the eagle, right, you notice
Owl.
that in the distance you see several breezies flying around this place, right? You see wind chimes and crystals like hanging off of several buildings. And you see like these breezies flying and floating in the air. And in the middle of the village, you are the first one to see it. You seem some sort of large not iron-plated, but bone-plated creature that seems to be like walking around slowly in like a monk-like
Breezies.
outfit. Do you not know what breezies are? I'll describe them for you.
I know what breezies are. I'm just like, oh, that's uncommon. That's very interesting.
Unlike the forest, this place is actually relatively dry. You notice that there are pine trees and stuff like
Very
that.
misleading name.
Yes. What are you guys doing as you approach this village? Nobody seems to notice you and is going about doing their normal routine activities. What are you guys doing?
Butters is just going to casually walk in. He decides not to attract attention to himself for now, because like he would be disturbing the peace, as it were.
Give me a second. D12, D12, D12. Ho, ho, ho. And then the last one. There we go. D20. So like the breezies, right? They're all spaced out. Not noticing anything, right? They're literally floating in the air in a daze.
Are you going to try like an actual like? Are you going to try an actual breezy voice?
Oh, Actually, they don't sound like that. They have their own language.
Oh,
So
no,
we'll get to there. We'll get to there. This right here, the
right,
Pagolian is the first to notice you, right? And as soon as she says, "Quickly, quickly, everyone, to your houses, intruders, intruders," and she warns the Breezies, and the Breezies start flying away from you, and the slow,
wait,
slow
we mean no harm.
pace.
Did you roll a 2, a 1, and a 1 for their?
The Breezies. So there's like this little gentle breeze that's keeping them in place, and they're not moving very fast. And
then I come in. I'm like sort of like flying because I'm not used to walking with feeling hands yet. I'm just like sort of like flying around a little bit. Just like I see Breezy's like a second too late. Like I shouldn't be flying right now. I say as I've already wrecked the breeze.
So go ahead and place yourself near the village. You guys get like a free movement.
Flap, 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 flap. Oh, those are Breezies. That's not good. Whoops, I touched down on the ground. I am not used to that, but that is okay.
That's when everybody notices you, and then they start going to their designated houses, right? As they're like fleeing before you. And she says, "Who are you, strangers? Do you serve fire? Stay away. Stay away. You do not belong here."
We do not serve fire.
You see, like, Breezy is trying to hide, but they're terrible at it.
In response,
as their big fluffy wings are out.
Butters is going to turn and start playing a tune on Penelope.
Sure. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah. If we were with fire, would we be doing this?
That's not great.
It's not appearing for me.
Give it a second. It's not appearing for me either.
I'm just like 5.
Oh,
well,
okay, 5. 5's not bad.
Well, yeah, it's not bad. Just like if we were with fire, would we be doing this?
Okay.
Because like fire doesn't like music, so yeah.
Okay, well, and then we've got 3 more coming in. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit!
What?
Okay. All right. Butters, right? You've heard music before, but you've never been quite this infatuated. Let's see here. Which one is this? Which one's the natural 20? 1, 2.
Well, we were quite this infatuated because magic with Siren, but
Yeah. Well, that is true. You guys haven't, but she didn't crit on you. Not like this, right?
Yeah.
This right here, this Breezy, Butters, has caught your attention. Let me describe her for you.
That one.
Right. She appears golden, right?
My God.
She appears golden, and she has these beautiful...
I love her.
Yep. Beautiful golden skin tone. And her eyes, her beautiful blue eyes, mesmerize you. And I think this is why she sings to you, right? In this weird language, like... But this is like amazing, right? Absolutely enthralled by this Breezy in particular. Silver, Butters like stops playing his song instantly as he's just like staring at this beautiful Breezy.
I do not see why not.
What are you doing, Silver?
I take up Butters' stead. Butters' tune ends. I try to continue it.
Sure, go ahead.
Will that give me an upgrade?
Sweet charm.
Would I get an upgrade from the piano?
Yes, why not?
Beep. 5.
Prepare to be crushed.
Well, it was the same roll.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, no crit, but okay.
Yeah. As like Butters, right, is infatuated with this Breezy, you are quickly upshone by the entire group, right? You, right, stop playing as well.
Okay.
And you listen to their song, right?
You are far superior to me.
Right.
Butters is going to pull out a handkerchief from his hair and start dabbing the fake tears on his cheek like he did at the wedding.
She says, "Strangers." This Pagolan says, "Strangers, if you mean no harm, then you will leave this place."
Speech doesn't have
Butters,
as much meaning here because it's just a rando. I want to
Butters
save my speech for
feels
a special
compelled
moment.
to put on a show for them before he goes.
Excellent.
So he's going to attempt to put on a comedy act for them.
Excellent. Are you trying to impress this one right here?
He is.
Excellent. Let's have a
But-
see. Let's have a look.
Pony becomes infatuated with Breezy, more at
Excellent.
11.
Not bad. Not bad. You see
Pony
how
becomes
she
infatuated
reacts
with
to
a
you.
Breezy, more at 11.
Butters, as you start doing your comedy stint, right? The Pagellan becomes like kind of relaxed and says, no servant of fire would do such a foolish and hilarious act. They take themselves too seriously. Who are you, stranger? If you do not belong here, who of a servant of fire, then who do you serve?
Butters, to finish off, he's going to do kind of a fake time at the end of his show and end up a little closer. He's going to bow to the pangolin and motion to his cutie mark.
I feel like I should I feel like you should probably end your comedy act with a bit of water, because like that's the ultimate "I'm not with fire" symbol.
As he turns to bow, Episode throws the water ball at the back of his head.
Excellent. Yes. So you're supposed to catch the water, right? As part of the act.
Right.
However, you're so enthralled with this Breezy that the water balloon like slaps you in the back of the head, right? To cool you off, right? And it works, right? Your infatuation kind of breaks as you're like no longer enthralled by this Breezy. And then like this Pangolin's like, well, who are you, strangers, if you are not part of Fire's many troops, and who are you? And Pacolin like shakes her like clawed like hands, right, nervously, as she's like watching you guys approach, and she like shifts uncomfortably.
Butters is going to motion. He's going to turn to the side and motion to his cutie mark and to his party ponies that he's brought with him.
She says, "I do not recognize you. I've heard of outsiders coming in, but usually they are shipwrecked on the shores. Is that your problem?" And she continues to nervously.
No, actually, not at all. We came here entirely purposely.
"Who sent you? Was it Fire?" She
Curiosity.
continues to.
Butters shakes his head. No.
Not fire.
He says, Luna and Celestia.
Luna, Celestia. She says, "You mean the sun and moon? Yes. You say that
he
the
nods.
sun and moon sent you."
Butters nods.
When you
I've
put it
heard
like that, it
legends of
sounds
those.
ridiculous. When you put it like that, it does sound ridiculous, but more or less, yes.
She continues to nervously paw at her claws, and she says, "Well, if the moon and sun sent you, then this must be a good omen."
Butters shakes his head. Yes.
"So why have you come, strangers? Why have you come? Are you here to explore the mud baths?"
Butters shakes his head. Yes.
Yes, we are.
And she like turns to the other Breezies and she says, Go, hurry the mud baths. Make sure that it is warm for our guests. What gifts do you come bringing us?"
Silver just kind of like walks up. "Oh, who are you?" Holds out a talon. I could feel handshakes now. Yay!
She says, I am Mind Cloud, Who are you? And she offers out her clawed hand.
Mind Cloud?
Mind Cloud, yes.
Now, I realize my name might be a bit off-putting, but I am not with fire, but my name is Silver Flare. I have no control over my name. That is what it was called.
I'm not with fire. My name's Fire.
Yeah, yeah, not the best naming.
Yeah, I mean, you could just call yourself Silver, to be clear.
Yeah, like
Just go with Silver. Yep.
my. Yeah.
She eyes you with her eyes and like stares at you, like narrows her vision, right? And you think that she doesn't have the best of vision as she's like staring at you, and she's like, "You're some sort of creature, aren't you? You're a hippogriffin."
Close.
Butters nods his head yes at this.
You're a hippogriffin. And she turns and looks at you, Butters, and she says,
Get rid of the
"You're
hippo,
some
and yes.
sort of unicorn, yes?"
No.
You notice that she has like really poor vision, right? She's like squinting at you, right? She's squinting at you.
That's something I could do. I could make a. That's something I've been meaning to do. I've been meaning to make potions of true sight. I've never done that yet. I haven't done that
Butters
yet.
shakes his head no at the mention of unicorn.
No.
As you approach, you notice that there is a stone made of what appears to be ice.
Oh,
I know what that is.
There is some sort of symbol
heart,
etched within
mind,
it.
and body. This is where the mind is.
There seems to be some sort of etching on it. And
So she
both of you
is
roll
Mind
me mind.
Cloud. This is the
This is
brain.
one of the
Drizzleheart was the heart. I like the clever names here. It's easy to follow.
And
Butters
Hey.
knows.
Oh yes.
Butters knows exactly what's going on here.
You have quickly identified, yes. Drizzleheart
This
was
is one of
part
the
of
three,
the heart,
huh?
and then Mind Cloud is part of course, the mind.
So I should probably roll to see if I recognize this. Beep. Nope.
That's a nice ice cube right there.
I'm distracted by the whole hippogriff comment and Butters
Yeah, she's
agreeing.
like, "Oh, you're a hippogriff, and you're a unicorn."
No,
and she stares at you.
No,
and she's like,
hold on. Let me Can I like try to quickly whip up some kind of true sight potion?
Sure, but that will be your activity for the day. Is that acceptable
Sure.
for you? Sure. Go ahead and roll me an alchemist.
8.
Sure, yes. Tell me what true sight does, definition-wise.
Helps you see better. Gives an upgrade to all mind rolls involving sight.
Excellent. Write that down.
I'm going to roll the d4 for how many?
Yes.
Beep. 4.
4.
I
Awesome.
roll a lot of 4s for these. I like that.
Yep.
4 potions of true sight.
And then
Upgrade
upgrades
to
vision.
all sight
Yep.
based mind roll.
Maximum of 20.
Yep. Okay, I will offer one of these potions to her. Like, try this. This might help you see a bit better.
Roll me a charm.
Beep.
Okay.
Beep.
Okay. Interesting. Would you like a roll-off?
What?
A roll-off. We've tied. Would you
I mean,
like
I
a roll-off?
got a crit. Could I get like a frickin'?
I mean, that's the whole point of the second roll. That's the whole point
Nah.
of the upgrade dice. Okay, it's a roll-off. She says, No, thank you, stranger. We just met and you're offering me random crap.
That
I don't know who you are.
I understand that. Okay, I will put the potion away. I'm not a hippogriff.
Is that your offering? Is that your offering? She like looks at it. She like narrows her eyes. It's like she's trying to like touch the bottle, right? You're like holding out the bottle, right? And she's
like a hastily
and she's like
a hastily just filled bottle.
Yes.
Butters
I mostly just grabbed random crap and mashed into a bottle, and it worked. Just like this maybe just like mortar and pestle just out of my saddlebag. Just...
We get like the Pinkie Pie like shoving crap into a
Silver Flare just turns into a blur. No one has any clue what's going on.
Exactly.
Butters is going to offer one of his baked pies as an offering.
Roll me charm. She says, no. We're looking for something more specific, more special than just simple pies and food. And whatever that is, she looks at the concoction of which Silver Flare made.
It will...
she seems to be very specific of what she wants.
I like
Butters motions
give it a test and just like
raft.
She like stares at it and she's like, a hunk of wood? You would give me a hunk of wood.
It was supposed to be a raft. It's fire resistant.
I think she like walks over to the raft and like she like starts pawing it, right? You notice like she's very textile based, right? Her vision is terrible as she's like patting. She's like, nope, I'm pretty sure this is a log.
That's it's a lot of logs bound together. It's a lot of logs tied together to be a raft.
What's the smell that I smell off of it?
It was a brew that I made to make it resistant to fire.
I think she like sticks out her long tongue, right? This is the first time she like, and she like
Creepy.
tastes it. Yep. And she says, oh, this is some sort of sap.
Yes.
Interesting. Very interesting. And you notice like her continue to like feel around the raft. She's not very fast. It's taking her a long time to get like the dimensions in her mind.
Hey, that gives me more time to like completely perfect the potion.
Time for Butters to walk away while she's doing this.
She's just like step back, it's like
slowly.
Of course. So
just
I
like
assume Penelope's
sidle
the
towards
raft,
your new lady
right?
love.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's just like sidling towards her. Yep.
Let's see here. Give me a second here. She attempts to hide from you, Butters.
What are you doing?
You see if your mind can keep up with her slow movement. So, like, this is like a scene, right? This is like a hard to get, right? Hard to get scene. Go ahead and do another roll off.
1.
Oh no!
Explosion.
Yep, it's an explosion. See here.
See just how well you see her.
Awesome.
11.
Excellent. So you finally got her, right? She's like a butterfly, right? And you finally corner her, right? You finally corner her, and she's like, "How many, mommy, no many?"
Butters just hands out.
Breezy.
No, he does not.
Okay.
Butters is just going to hand out the rejected pie to her.
Roll me a charm. So she looks terrified, right? As you're like this massive pie here. So she's literally smaller than the pie itself. So she looks at you, and we get like a scene of like Butters, like with like love struck eyes, but then we get like this horrifying picture of like this massive pony looming over this poor little Breezy, and it's like pie. This big massive pie.
You will take pie. You will eat pie. Nom 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 nom.
And she's like, no, right? You do understand, like, no. This big, massive pony.
Butters
Do I
frowns.
hear this? Do I
He
hear
drops
this?
the
Should I
pie
roll
to the
mine to see if I
ground.
You
hear
don't hear
this?
this.
Should I roll mine to see if I hear this?
So Butters, in response to this, he's going to frown, drop the pie flat on the ground, and just sit down in front of it and hang his head.
Okay. I think that's where like Silver sees this, right? Where he like glances over at Butters, who's self-struck, and unfortunately, like the Breezy's like, no. Butters sits down, kind of disheartened, and he lays down the. Yep. Are you doing anything to help out this situation? Because we've got Mindcloud, who's currently exploring the dimensions of the raft. We have Butters, who looks like he's going to eat the poor Breezy. And then we got Silver. What is Silver doing?
Well, I've been trying to like get this potion thing down because like this whole time I've been just like straight up Pinkie Pie, just like mashing things into bottles and making vision potions somehow out of sheer just bull crappery.
Okay. So I'm going to roll her a mind to see if she gets the interpretation of Butters correct. So the Breezy like stops cowering in fear, right? And like starts to like slowly flutter down into like the pie. The pie is massive, by the way, compared to her.
Yeah.
And like she takes like a little bit of like a little
nibble.
crust, right? Like a little piece of flake. And she like eats it like as she does it, the other Breezies, right? The other Breezies start like, ooh, pie, everybody. It's like starts fluttering over towards the pie that's been settled down, right? And then they're like low otherworldly voice right there, like and you see them like start fluttering around and like landing on the pie and are like tasting it. What is this? Let's see here. Let's see if she's figured it out yet.
Finally.
Yep. There we go. She's like, oh, it's not a piece of wood. It is a raft. Yes, and it is well crafted.
Yes.
Yes. And she says, we don't need any rafts around here. We're very, very safe.
Yeah.
All that to get a no.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she can't see, right?
Bought us some time though.
Oh crud! I have this dragon symbol. I could show that to her.
She points at Epsabub. I will take that. I think she wanders over to Epsabub, right?
But
and
she wants out. Your she wants the Epsab.
She will attempt to charm.
Butters.
Oh
no.
Epsabub, roll me that charm.
Butters, roll a lot of explosions. Oh no.
Oh no. I think this is where Mindcloud literally offers her clawed hand out to Epsabub. Butters, you notice this, and Epsabub literally like crawls into her hand, and she says, "Yes, yes, this is acceptable. Thank you. This is acceptable."
So it was just like he just like goes out of his like mid potion, just rapid movement, just like.
Butters shakes his head no, and he is going to.
He's made his
try
choice.
to switch Epsabub with part of the armor that he's.
Sure. Go ahead. He's
gonna take off his party hat,
sleight of hand.
Yep,
and he's gonna wait like Indiana Jones, and then just quickly switch the.
Go ahead and do it. Roll me a body. It'll be body versus body as you're trying to. Yep.
I will. Can I use my stout heart for this?
You may. Yes. This is being heroic. Oh.
We got the explosion.
It's a D20 roll. Come on.
It's not.
Oh, it's not an explosion.
No, I know. But
would you like to use? Well, it's a roll off. Would you like to roll off?
Would I be able to use my stout heart for the roll off, or do I have to use my body for the roll off?
Considering the stout heart tied.
Yeah, the stout heart are tied. You still need to roll a body. It adds to it, right?
Right. So the body was a 2, with the stout heart was a 6, so it would be an 8 total.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
I thought there were 2 separate rolls. Once per game session, you may roll your stout heart towards any challenge or test. So yeah, it's still a tie.
Okay.
Because of your stout heart, right? So she currently has him, right? And you're like starting to like switch out the scene, right? Switch out the thing. It's a roll off now, right? So she's staring at it. It's a roll off. Oh no! Oh no!
Yep, sub is safe.
Okay.
Very
all right.
safe.
Excellent. Excellent. What are you switching out with?
His
His
helmet
hat.
that he had made, that Yepsub
Party
had
hat.
sabotaged, that I didn't know he had sabotaged.
So it's a hat.
It's a party hat helmet. It's a light. It counts as a helmet.
Party hat helmets. She takes no notice, right? She believes she has Episub in her paw.
She'd have
And she
taken
says, "Yes,
notice if she's
yes,
drinking my potion, probably.
This is acceptable. Yes, this is acceptable." And she,
Petting a party hat.
yeah, she is literally petting
yes.
a party hat. Yes, this is acceptable.
Wait, what would the episode be trying to?
It doesn't matter. We're gonna keep Yepsub and Penelope for now.
Butters, right? Episub is actually reaching out to Mindcloud during this.
it. Give it.
But Mindcloud's like wandering off and petting the helmets. So this is a hilarious scene. And she's like wandering off. She's like, yes, this will do. Because
I feel like
the Breezies who are currently eating pie notice it, right?
They didn't
feel like
see
Butters
the initial exchange. They didn't see
Rolled
what
the
she
one.
accepted.
Yes. Right.
I feel
So
like Butters.
So the Breezies are watching the helmet, right? And she's like, "Yes, this is acceptable." And the Breezies are like, "Yeah, I guess that's what she wants."
I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure like Butters would told me like this is the mind, right? Would he have told me by now?
No, he's got other objectives here first.
No, because I'm picturing like Butters is like, that's the mind. So it's like watching her walk away with the helmet. Just
Nope.
As she's stroking the helmet, yep.
Butters doesn't say anything about it. Butters doesn't say anything. He wants to see what these mud baths are all about.
She's like, "Yes, follow me to the mud baths."
Did you just? So I was just like looking between this, just like, did you just? All right. Just gonna sort of stick
Silver, let's see if you even notice the switch off. Go ahead and roll. You have to beat that 6. Roll a mind. Yep, to watch
decent amount of
this,
mind. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, it seems right.
She accepted the help. Okay.
Yeah, she just wanted the helmet.
Well, actually, no, because like I saw her grab Yepsub.
That is true. But
I saw her grab Yepsub and she walked away with the helmet. It's just like, did you just convince her to take the helmet instead of?
Butters looks at you like he doesn't know what's going on.
But why did that work? How does half of the crap that you do work?
Dice, man, dice.
Butters is a boss.
Silver is very bewildered as to how the hell any of the crap Butters ever does works, like all the time.
So this is where we end the scene. We have everybody transferred over to the what appears to be some sort of pool party, party. Yeah, everybody's being transferred over.
Peculiar.
You see mud, right? And every so often you see like this liquidy, almost chocolate, right? Bubble every so often, like.
That's
and that
both inviting and not inviting at the same time.
As she says, yes, jump in. Your payment is satisfactory. She continues to pet the
As you can see, my precious.
As she continues to pet the helmet. And this is where we're going to end the episode. At a party pool, It's not a pool party; it's a mud bath. And we will see you folks in the next episode. Bye.
Her name was like what? Mind Blur?
Mind Cloud.
Mind
Cloud.